And it's live. Live.
No! It's alive.
It's not Memorex. It's live.
Alive. No. Are you sure?
No.
Maybe. Is this a really weird dream? It could be. I don't know. But it's the Subversives, and I think we're here having a really weird dream together. So join
Yeah.
us in our
Yes.
dreamland.
Join us and have weird dreams with us.
Yes, very weird. I'm going to turn off our name so it's not right in the way. There we go. I like that better. It looks cleaner, right? Clean is
I
good.
think so.
So how you doing, Kara?
Good. Good. It's, it was a really busy day, but a semi-productive day. So
Oh my God. It was a very productive day for me. And I'm like, whoa, we're doing all this back to school stuff, Zoom meetings
yeah.
up the wazoo. I'm zoomed out, but
Oh my God, I'm so
it's
zoomed
just,
out.
oh, I gotta tell you, like, okay, I'll share this with everyone. Like yesterday, I was in a Zoom meeting for so long, I forgot I was on a Zoom meeting. And I was just kind of like listening. It's almost like listening to a podcast where you're like doing something. Like I got my like food in front of me. I'm eating. And like, oh, I gotta blow my nose now because I ate all this greasy food. I'm blowing my nose. And then I just kind of look up, and there on the corner of my eye, I see myself on one of the little camera things on the side where you see all the people and you see yourself, and I'm like,
Shit.
oh,
Ooh.
I was doing that on the Zoom meeting the whole time. At least I wasn't like effing with my top or something, like people be like, like, what you doing, Heather? I don't know.
Well, we have a staff meeting every morning for LP staff, and they like you to have your camera on,
Oh yeah.
but I almost never have my camera on. And so they're like, oh, we would like you to have your camera on. I'm like, well, here's the thing with my morning schedule. I do work in the morning, and then I take a shower, and then I hit the morning meeting, and I am getting dressed
Yeah,
during the
I'm
morning meeting.
multitasking because
Right.
it's early in my day. So
So, no, I'm not gonna turn my camera on.
yeah, it's not a free show. Like you gotta pay extra for like seeing the
Right.
show. Well,
They
and
might pay
honestly,
extra to not see the show.
they probably would. They go like, here's 20. Just don't do that again. Well, and all my day today is every time I had to get on camera, my cat would jump up on the screen and he'd like
Yep.
look at me. He'd be like, "What are you talking about?" No, and then every once in a while he'd put his ass like right in front of the camera, and I'm like, and he'd jump back up and jump back up. So I'm just surprised right now. He's zoomed out too.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's zoomed out. He's tired, man.
he's like,
He's been
screw
on
this.
Zoom all day too.
She's like, she never stopped. She just on
Yeah.
forever. I've been doing my best.
So you pre-gamed. What did
Yes.
you pre-game with?
Well, I had a little wine earlier, and then I got kind of tired of it. I switched to cider, and then I got tired of that because it's so sweet. And then now I've switched to like summery beer, so I'm like doing that. I'm feeling pretty good. I was self medicating from all the Zoom, but
I
I
can
think it's
understand that.
okay. I feel good. I mean, I'm not doing any like anything hard, no hard alcohol or any of that. But
I
it's
am.
mass quantities. I know, like it. Sometimes
Although
I
it's my
do.
first.
I have this one like a Moscow Mule thing that I
Oh,
really
yeah.
wanted, and I was like almost
Yeah.
gonna do it, but I was gonna save it for tomorrow when I'm not zooming because I feel like it's so tasty and good that I kind of want it on a day when I'm just like needing it and wanting refreshment instead of like at the tail end of all my shitty drinks. Oops. Like towards the end, you don't appreciate it. You want the good stuff like right up
Right.
front.
Yeah.
So I'm like, So I was still thinking about that, but I'm like, I'm gonna drink some of the beer that we have. We have mass quantities of summer beer, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it'll be fine.
So I'm doing a rum and coke, and I'm not a big rum and coke person. Like
I
that's
like
never been
rum.
a drink that I ever drink. Um, but I bought this particular type of rum for when we did our tiki drinks when we went camping.
Oh
And I
yeah.
loved it so much that, yeah, I will totally do a rum and Coke with this.
So,
Oops, I
so
turned
where
this.
is Oak
It.
Heart from? That looks. I've
So
had it.
it's from Bacardi.
Bacardi. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
it doesn't taste like Bacardi. Um, and it also doesn't taste like, what's that shitty spiced rum that everyone gets? Captain Morgan's. That's right.
Captain Morgan's. I
Doesn't
don't like
taste like
that one
that
too much.
either. So it tastes, it has a little bit of a like a smoky char
Oh, I like
to
that.
it, but also like a warmed vanilla flavor too.
I think we should talk about tiki drinks. I
Oh,
don't know. I'm just
we
like
can talk about
randomly like I mean, since we're talking about delicious drinks, like rum is like the best in tiki drinks. And
yes.
and I think there's a huge resurgence of delicious tiki drinks coming around our country and
Yeah.
like Kara is the drink master if you guys haven't already figured it out, you should. She makes these awesome syrups that go into
Oh
cocktails and they're
my God.
so good.
So I've had tiki drinks, but I've never made tiki drinks because they're kind of a pain in the butt and they have a lot of different ingredients to them. I
They
mean,
do.
it's not like just two or three things that you're throwing in there. So I made a zombie. And
Mm.
first of all, it has three different kinds of rum in it. Oh, hi, Jared. So it has three different kinds of rum in it. It has a regular, white rum. It has a dark rum, and then it
Oh,
has a spiced rum in it. So you've got three shots already in one drink, which is why it's called a zombie.
so
Um, and then it has a mix of juices. So orange juice and pineapple juice, a little
yeah.
bit of lime juice, and then a tiny bit of juice from like the maraschino cherry
Oh,
can.
like kind of like
Yeah,
grenadine, something like
yeah.
that.
Which you can use grenadine, but like I hate grenadine.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
so
said use
sweet.
that instead because it's way better. And I'm like, yes, it is. But then it's got two syrups in it that you need to make. One, you can buy it as a liqueur, but I was like, there's already enough alcohol in this
There's
drink.
plenty
Let's
in that.
let's do it as a simple syrup. And so this syrup had ginger, lemon peel, and allspice.
Mm. It,
And so that's what you steeped it in to make that one. Okay. And then the other simple syrup that I made was like you crushed up cinnamon sticks and used that to make the simple syrup.
oh man.
So like all of that is going into one drink. And then of course you got to garnish it with like wedges of orange and the
Fruit,
maraschino cherries and yeah.
beautiful glass, huge, like a bowl, like a
Yeah.
big coconut shell.
But I would definitely do that again, and I would also do that simple syrup again. I would just put it in club soda. I mean, it was so good.
It was delicious. I do think that all the rum can really knock you on your butt, but it tasted like fruit juice,
Yeah.
with a little bit of burn.
Yes. Well, we do have news
We have
today.
news. Yes, we
We have
do.
lots of news.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's do a quick ballot access update. I think we have 43 states plus DC certified.
Mm,
So we've had them certified by the Secretary of State in those states. Um, we have a couple other states where we have submitted and we're waiting for the certification. So I think Maryland, we're still waiting for certification. Tennessee, we're still waiting for certification. I think Wisconsin
maybe.
certified.
Yeah.
Just 3 hours ago, I think 3 hours ago,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Alabama certified. So Alabama is now certified. Um, New
Yeah.
Hampshire, their signature collection is down, but they're doing the by town verifications. So we're waiting on that. Iowa, their drive is completed. Everything is handed in. Minnesota, we completed our drive. Yesterday was the deadline, but we handed them in on Monday.
Good.
So the two that are outstanding, where they're still collecting signatures, and I don't believe they have hit their number yet, is number
Oh,
one, Virginia, and their deadline is Friday. So
Friday.
Friday, yep.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
and then the other one is Rhode Island, and their deadline is September 4th.
Oh
Now, I
my
think
Lord.
Virginia is close right now. I think they're either close or they're at the point where they're trying to get over and above to get buffers. Just like Minnesota, ours was 2,000, but we collected 2,700 to make sure, right? You know,
Right.
states know they have to go through that. We have candidates, individual candidates who are being challenged. And many
Oh,
of them are making it through their challenges. So some Colorado candidates have made it through their challenge. So congratulations to them. We have a Pennsylvania candidate who is being challenged right now, Liz Terwilliger.
yeah.
I hope I'm getting her name right. My apologies if I just totally screwed that up. So, but she's a congressional candidate and her papers have been challenged. Now, she needed to get 900 signatures, I believe, is the threshold on that. And I believe they turned in 2,100,
Oh,
if I
wow.
remember right. And I may have those numbers incorrect, but yes, yes. And we're going to be getting
Oh,
to that, Jared, on the LNC where we're having the meeting. Um, so the challenge, which this is laughable, the highlights of the challenge are, well, she can't possibly have collected 900 signatures by herself during a pandemic. And then another challenge is, well, is her name Liz or Elizabeth?
what the hell?
Whatever. So they're trying to challenge line by line on those petitions. So we'll see. Um,
Mm.
she is raising money, and Pennsylvania is raising money right now for the legal challenge that they're going to be facing. So good luck to them and good luck on their fundraising, and hopefully they can win those challenges. We
Yeah.
had a big legal victory in New Mexico.
Oh,
So we had a Libertarian Party member, Stephen Curtis, and he was running for Court of Appeals. And how he needed to get on the ballot. I know every state has weird ballot stuff
yeah,
for
they do.
libertarians. The hoops they make us jump through are crazy. To get on, what he would have to do is he would have to get on as a write-in candidate in the primary so that he could appear on the ballot in the general. That is so odd. So he had to do two things: file his paperwork on only one day between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So
Oh,
again, they're making it difficult,
yeah.
and had to get 230 write-in votes on
Hmm.
primary day. And of course, what they do to challenge those is, oh, the writing wasn't legible. Oh, they misspelled the name. So they try to knock them off, right? So they had 1,500 or so libertarians cast ballots, but the Secretary of State said, only 204 of them were write-ins for Curtis. And that completely was not correct, because what they showed is different counties started to show 0 votes for him, right? And they
Yeah.
knew that that was not true. And so they started to check with those counties, and the counties are like, oh, well, we just didn't bother counting them. We didn't bother counting the write-ins.
Well,
Um,
they're the ones who are breaking the rules.
so the LP sued, and they got affidavits together from voters. They
Yeah.
had to get county officials who would testify, all this kind of stuff. So they did it. And then on Monday, the judge said, yep, absolutely, that candidate is on the ballot. He made that threshold.
Hell
Uh, and,
yeah.
and I will tell you that reading what that judge wrote was scathing towards the Secretary of State. Scathing.
Good.
So, yes. And then now we can get to a fun
Yeah.
bit of news for Heather and I.
Yay, yay, yay. Okay. This is really
So
exciting.
the LP, so the Libertarian National Committee
Right.
is coming to Minnesota for the very first time. So they're going to be
Yay!
holding their quarterly meeting in Minnesota, which Heather and I are excited about because
Yeah.
we love to play host and we can't wait for you guys to get here. There's
We're
fun
gonna have
things
so
to
much
do. We're going to have a fantastic time. So yes, book your flights, get here. So it'll be September 12th and 13th is the meeting, which is a Saturday and Sunday, but come Thursday night or come Friday morning, because what Minnesota is doing, we have a candidate who is running for mayor who is a libertarian. And so what we're going to do is from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock, we're going to do door knocking for him.
Right.
And we're going to hit it hard because September 17th, yay, Jared's flight is booked, because
I
September
know.
17th is when people get their ballots in Minnesota. So that's when early voting by mail starts.
That's
So
right.
we're going to do that final push on field ops. We're going to have the LNC joining us, Minnesota party members, all community members in the town. We're going to be doing a big door knocking day. And then at 7, we'll head to the candidate's house, who is Chris Klebeter, and his mom is cooking, and she is amazing. So I'm
Woohoo!
hungry, and so we are going to chow down on a cookout and barbecue and all kinds of sides, and there'll be delicious things to drink. And then at 8 o'clock, a comedian is coming to perform for all of us. So it's going to be a very
Yay!
fun night.
Oh my God, this sounds amazing. I
Yeah,
didn't even know about the
yeah.
comedian. I'm like, what? And there's more?
And there's more. So
The
yeah,
heck?
I'm super
I feel
excited
like we
about it.
won the lottery. This is
I know,
amazing.
I know. And I am very excited because I love so many people on the LNC. And so I get to see them, because many of them I didn't get to see at the national convention.
That's right. But now you
Now
will.
I will. So yes, I'm very excited. So
Oh my God, I'm super excited too.
yeah.
When I heard, I was just like, oh, no way. We're gonna have so much fun. I love
So
it.
thank you to the LNC for voting to host your quarterly meeting in Minneapolis. Very excited. Will runzas be available? Ooh,
Oh,
Jared, perhaps I will make you some runzas.
runs us. Really, Kara? Hmm.
Ooh, maybe even better, maybe I could get my mom to make them because she does a better job
Oh,
than I do.
oh, Kara's mom. Wow, she makes amazing food too. You know, like it
Jared,
had
we will
your
make
whole
runzas for
family.
you.
I know, you're a lucky guy.
I know what I'll do. So I think Saturday during the meeting, you guys get like a box lunch or something like that. I will put the runzas in the oven and bring them. Yeah, no hotel fiasco this time because I will be using my damn oven. So
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
yes, so
Use
we'll
your
we'll,
oven.
we'll do them Saturday for lunch.
Yes. Oh man. Everyone's going to be so spoiled, Kara. They're never going to want to leave Minnesota.
No, and there's so much to see and do. I mean, so if people do want to come earlier, they want to stay late, there is a ton to do. Like I can list
Oh,
off so many spectacular restaurants for you to go to, like truly insane bars, like that you will have the best time ever at.
yes,
Um, the botanical gardens are open, which
that's
are
right.
beautiful. So if you want to jog or walk or, anything like that, you want to do some fitness or, you just want to have some downtime, we can hit the botanical gardens. There's the Minnesota Zoo, which is now open and incredible. I mean, I could list things all day,
I
all night
could do
long.
this all day.
Yeah,
Kara can.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
And you're the hostess with the mostest,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, and I mean, we have a bar that we could go to, and you can get your drinks and get food, and you hop on the Ferris wheel, and the Ferris wheel is our tables.
What? I've never done that. I'm like, let's do that.
Yeah. So I mean, there's all kinds of fun things that we could do.
Oh my God. This is gonna be amazing. I just want it to be like this weekend because I can't wait. Those people are the best. We're gonna have so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's gonna be a good time. It'll be a lot of fun.
My brain just stopped because I'm like thinking about Runzas and a Ferris wheel.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put together a sheet of super fun, amazing things for you to do and experience, and I will get that out to people who are going to be coming. So
Yes, and I will say, I'll plug Kara. Like, if you ever want somebody to help you plan a trip or fun things to do in a city, she finds everything. It's amazing. I'm like, oh, I just want to win the lottery and go, Kara, where should we go next? And then she'll go, I have a notebook. And then
Yes.
you're like, holy God.
Let me look up my Google Doc on that city.
I know. I'd be like, if we could just win the lottery, we could just do this. I'm like, where do you want to go now? Well, in my book, we're to Paris now, so let's go do that. What's
Oh
this?
my God, that's hilarious.
The only faction
We
we
don't
ever
have, no, we don't.
oh, does
We
not
have
have
we have Original Pancake House
original pancake house is good.
and
Panakuchen,
Denny's. We have
Denny's
Denny's.
Denny's is okay.
Denny's and IHOP.
What was the place? Oh, it wasn't waffles. It was like like the breakfast burritos the size of your head and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of giant food places. My
Yes.
husband's a huge
RJ Rich's.
RJ Rich's, like crazy giant vats of food.
Well,
So
and oh, I should tell people. So in my town, if you are into waffles, and
oh
this
yeah.
may make the Waffle House caucus, this may appease them.
Oh, I know
So,
what you mean. Oh,
so we have a place called The Buzz in Burnsville,
very good.
and they have well over 100 different kinds of waffles that you can have. And you can even get them vegan or you can get them gluten-free as well. And I do mean they have like every kind you can
Yes.
think of. They have one that has like hot dogs cooked into it, and then
Wait, wait.
they pour chili on top. So it's like
Oh,
it's
like
a
a chili
chili
dog.
dog waffle.
I was just like going, you're not selling it if you're like, it has hot dogs on it. I'm like, I don't want that one.
One of my favorites has white chocolate chips
Oh my God.
and cream cheese and chicken and cranberries.
Holy hell, that
And
sounds
then
amazing.
and that's not all.
That's
And
not
then it
all.
has this insane raspberry sauce on top.
That sounds so good.
Frickin' unreal. That shit is delicious. They have another one, it has brown sugar and bacon in it.
Oh yeah. Bacon and like sweet and salty, that's like the best combo. Oh my
And
God.
I had one that had last time I had one and it had God, what all was in it? But it had jalapenos.
Oh
You
my
know I love
God.
jalapenos.
Part of me wishes it was like a bar so
It
that
was
way
hot and it was sweet and it was salty and
you
ah,
I want to kind of go to a place that you could get drinks and then also get a giant waffle.
I know. I know
And
they
just
need a
be like,
liquor license.
if they did, I would never leave. I'd also kind of look like Jabba the Hutt after a week, I think. I'd be like, where's the Wookiee? Oh.
Yes. So I will include that place in my list. And if you're
Yeah.
into cigars, right next door to it is a place called The Burn, and you can not just buy a cigar there, but they have like a lounge that you can try out different cigars and stuff.
So,
So
like, if so, you're saying if somebody likes waffles and cigars, this might be like their idea of heaven.
yes,
It's
yes,
not so bad.
yeah, yeah,
Yay! That's okay. So I went off the rails because I wanted to hear about waffles, but yes, that sounds
yes,
amazing. And I think we're gonna have so much fun showing people around, and I can't wait.
yeah, yeah. Yep, most definitely. And so the hotel that they're going to be at is on the Bloomington Strip, which unfortunately is so it's very convenient to the airport. You can
Oh,
also get a shuttle to Mall of America, but
yeah,
the unfortunate thing is you are in a food and bar desert. Like there is nothing around there. There's
yeah.
a crap ton of hotels and no restaurants and no bars, like anywhere around it.
I noticed
The
that.
hotel restaurant will be open by then. They said they will be open, so that's definitely an option.
I
Um,
can eat in the
but
hotel restaurant.
yeah,
Mm.
but never waste
No,
stomach space on hotel food.
this is a thing that Kara and I have agreed on in our life that if you're at a convention, at a conference, at an event, you don't just eat at the hotel, restaurant, and bar. It's not ever good enough for the price.
Exactly. And, there'll be there will be Minnesota party members there, and so we will have our cars there. We are happy to give you rides to amazing places and fun things to do. So
Yes.
we will be good hosts, and we're very excited for all of you to come.
Oh my God, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. And I think we're going to have a really fun time with all of those guys. And I think
Yes.
they're going to love it. I mean, people get a little scared because they think Minnesota's all winter. I'm like, guys, you're coming in like, what is it,
Beautiful.
September? Is it
Yeah.
like, yeah. So September is nice in Minnesota. You don't come in January or February.
Although I'm just gonna tell you all, bring like bring a sweatshirt
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're like, oh,
at
it's
night.
so
Bring a sweatshirt.
warm. In September, we're all like wearing shorts, but people from California be like in their parkas, maybe. I'm like,
Yes.
it's so nice. It's 60s, and they're like, it's
Yeah.
freezing. I'm dying. Oh my God. Jared says he's looking forward to the trip. 6 years. It's too
We
long.
are gonna have a fun time. We're gonna have a fun time, Jared.
I promise it will be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So see, I mean, lots of so much good news. So much good news. So much like great spectacular things happening now.
I love it. I love it. And I mean, like,
And I've been watching all the coverage of Joe Jorgensen's bus trip.
right?
Every city she's going to, like that city, like they cover her and and I think they're amazed by who's showing up at her campaign stops. And same with Spike as well.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of coverage as well on his campaign stops. And I think reporters are going there and they're going there with a certain expectation of what the candidate will be like, what they're going to hear. And also they're going to be, you know, it's going to be like white bro basement dwellers
Yeah.
as the people showing up at the rally. And they're finding that that is not at all what it is. And so they're writing these really positive pieces. And you can tell the reporters are extremely pleasantly surprised, not just by the candidate, but by the size of the crowd and the makeup of the crowd that is there and the diversity in every way you could think
Oh
of the
yeah.
crowd. You know, like former party they were, whether they weren't even involved in politics anymore, or, you know, age or, you know, whatever that demographic is. They're very surprised. So the coverage has been spectacular.
I've had lots of variety. I have tons of friends on Facebook that have different backgrounds and political beliefs. And I think the most interesting thing to me lately is seeing at least a few of them going, you know what? I went to check out Joe Jorgensen because, you know, I'm not really pleased with Donald Trump. I'm not very pleased with Biden either. And I saw her and I am very impressed. And you know what? I think I'm going to be voting for her. And I'm like, what? Like people who've been like Democrats forever and people who've been
Yes.
Republicans forever.
Yes.
They're really amazed by how together and smart she is. And I don't know,
Qualified and wonderful and
qualified
decent.
and
Yes.
amazing and a nice person on top of that. So, and not like a creeper, you know?
And Spike, I mean, he is just energizing people that normally would not give
Yes.
libertarians the time of day.
I tell you, there's a lot of young people that are very excited about him. And
I think Maple's in a fight.
is she? Do we need to stop the show? Do you need to save your
No,
cat?
she'll resolve it.
You know,
But I'm like,
I've been
what is that I hear?
a segue into this. I've been following Kara's Facebook, and her campaign manager Mabel, has been having nighttime visitors at Kara's house, and these cats come up onto their little walkway, and Mabel is a tough brawler cat, and she's kept
Yeah,
them off. But I think it's got to be going down. Can you see out your window? Like, are they fighting?
I can hear him.
Oh my God. I
I
can't
can
hear
hear
anything.
this. I can hear this screaming.
Oh my God. Do you think Tracy will go take care of it?
No, he's playing video
You
games.
probably didn't even hear it. Okay. I hope she's okay. Thoughts and
Shit
prayers.
is going down.
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm
Yeah.
not worried about your cat. Your
I know.
cat's
Well,
tough
I
as
know. I'm
hell.
worried about Buttercup.
Buttercup is a delicate flower, and I don't know why she wants to be friends so hard with Mabel, but
Buttercup does want to be friends. She really wants to be friends with Mabel, and Mabel is just having none of it. I mean, she turns into instant jerk and she's like screaming, the whole.
she's territorial. She knows she's got a good deal. She's got like the best cat parents a person could have. Gets fed whenever she wants. Has a good life. Is well taken care of. Lots of kisses. And she might, in her little kitty brain, which is like a walnut, she might be like, this cat's trying to take it all from me.
You might have to carry the show for just 2 minutes
So
because
go
the
save your
fighting is
cat.
continuing.
Oh
So
my
I'll be back in
god.
1 second. I'm going to just bring Mabel
Okay.
inside.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
don't let your cat get hurt. Take off your headphones. Okay, so Kara's cat goes outside. My two cats are inside cats. My boy cat tries to fight everyone that comes near our house. So we have the windows open in the summer, and little boy cat sits there and he hisses and fights. I think the little girl cat's very excited because he's kind of a jerk. So she like gets into the window and like wants to make friends with whoever is out there. And boy cat's so territorial, he throws her out of the window and then he fights, and then she gets mad and crazy. So like most of our cat fights in our house are between the two cats I own that are here. So I think that okay, so what's the update? I was just telling them about my cats are usually don't they're indoor cats. They don't fight, but they fight each other. They don't fight outside cats. So
So Mabel is victorious. She has
always
once again, although I don't think it was Buttercup, I think it was Jim, who is a would-be boyfriend of Mabel's.
the
But she has
stern lover.
successfully, yes, she has successfully driven him off, and she doesn't want to come in because she wants to do kind of a little victory lap.
He's like, you ain't coming in.
She's
I'm tough as hell.
Yeah, she's extremely pleased with herself, and she's just like, "Nah, I got this. I'm good."
So she's sitting
So,
in downstairs, probably staring out the
no,
window.
she's still outside. She wouldn't
Oh,
come in.
jeez. Well, I wouldn't mess with that cat. She all claws. She all claws. I've
Yeah.
had it where she just got startled by something and she was sitting there cuddling with me, and all of a sudden she's like something scared her, and I'm like, oh my god, get the nails out of me. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Yes, she's a little deadly. I wouldn't want to be another cat fighting her.
She's kind of a dick.
She kind of a dick, but she's very cute and sweet too. You know, I mean, like, okay, here's the thing. Like, my little boy cat wants to give me little kisses, and like my husband thinks that's the weirdest thing in the world. But then now he's trying to get it from the cats. But Kara's cat totally. She like leans into Kara and she's like, so
Yes.
she totally kisses. My boy cat, it's not like, it's more just like he goes like this because he thinks that's what kissing is just push your face up by us and just like hold it there. But she's like, So I mean, that cat totally loves Kara, and she would fight. I can totally see her fighting off these cats, thinking I'm protecting my household.
Probably. She's probably thinking, "My God, these monkeys suck. They
They
just let whomever come up here. I have to protect the colony. What the hell? They are totally ineffective. Their teeth suck. They don't have shit for claws."
they would never be able to defend the household. It's up to me. That's what she says.
Mhm.
She's a tough broad. I give her that. But good for Mabel.
Yes.
Is she mentally prepared for campaign season?
She is, mostly by sleeping.
Oh my God, somebody's got to be sleeping during campaigns. God,
It sure as shit isn't me.
oh, no doubt. Until November, it's going to be an interesting time.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, so the geek news that we have,
Yes,
not LP related, but geek news.
we talk about that. is our one of our favorite shows on television last year was The
Yes.
Mandalorian. Has Baby Yoda.
Sorry.
We're looking at Kira's tummy. Did you get it? Oh, yay! Baby Yoda riding backwards on an egg. Baby Yoda. Yes. Okay. So the reason we're talking about Baby Yoda is because The Mandalorian was announced today that they have Emmy nominations came out, and
Yeah.
they Disney got 19 nominations total for shows that they have from this last year.
Yeah.
17, I think, out of all of those was for The Mandalorian. So it's a huge success, all the nominations. And and I think in October it's coming back. So we only got a couple more months to go and get our Baby Yoda fix. I will say, my husband and I are so crazy for Baby Yoda. We bought like a Baby Yoda statue that it's like it looks like the real thing. So I can't wait. But it's pre-ordered so far back that it probably won't come until like the next series comes out in October. So I'm probably
Guess
gonna
what I
bring it.
got?
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Although I did not get this. A friend of mine bought it and sent it to me.
What?
It's a Baby Yoda tiki mug.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes.
So this
Baby
little
Yoda.
ears.
Oh my God, I love Baby Yoda hard. You know, our friend John, who we had on the show not long ago, posted a really cute video of Baby Yoda, but it's like it's like the "I Love You" song, and it's like this little kid singing it. And whenever I watch that Baby Yoda video where it has like the clips of Baby Yoda with that damn song, I almost cry every damn time. It's so cute. Whereas somebody is like their small child doing the same thing, I'm like, man, that's cute, fine. But Baby Yoda, oh my God.
Yes.
It's like I don't know what it is. It's like the combination of cute, like cat cute and like small child cute. So it's probably the best creature in the universe, most appealing to everyone. So how's this new drink?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh God.
So, so I'm going to be doing something tomorrow that I haven't done since February.
Murder a man?
No, but
Okay.
I could.
Sorry, that's where my brain went.
I'm going to a movie.
All right. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
So I think it was the AMC movie theaters. So AMC movie theaters are opening tomorrow. And so tomorrow they're showing old movies, right?
Yeah.
Second run movies, that kind of thing. But the tickets were only 15 cents.
Oh, that's cheap.
So, and we're seeing it in IMAX, and it's going to be 15 cents. Now, it is a totally shitty movie that we're going to. It is shitty.
What
Like
is it?
it is a Vin Diesel movie. It is, God, what was that one that came out? Bloodshot. That's what it is.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
So Tracy has seen it, and he's like,
It's
"Oh my
terrible.
God, it's awful." And I said, "Well," I'm like, "maybe we have a few cocktails first." And he goes, "Then you'll just be," he goes, "then by the end of the movie, you'll just be kind of like disappointed and slightly hungover."
You know, but sometimes that makes it fun. We can just see a movie.
I know. Fuck
Ever.
it. I'm so happy. I'm excited. So on Friday night they start the new movies, but I didn't see a movie that I particularly wanted to see on Friday
They're
of the
not
new
going
one
to
coming up.
release very many.
But they have, I think there's one releasing on the 28th and another one on September 4th or something like that. So there are movies that I do want to go see. And I think they have to be at 30% of capacity.
Oh man.
But
we do have an AMC.
Yeah, but movie theaters are doing kind of an amazing thing. So movie theaters make the majority of their money really from concessions, right?
Right.
Selling the pop and the popcorn and all that kind of stuff. So, um, they are noting that you have to wear a mask, of course,
During the movie or when
because
you're
during the movie, like when you go in, because it's indoors, right?
yeah.
This is Minnesota, you have to abide by the mandate, right? So it's indoors unless you're eating or drinking something.
So eat and drink things the whole
So
time.
everyone is going to be buying concessions. So they'll be at 30%, but I can guarantee you everyone is going to be buying concessions.
I think I would just go, and it doesn't even matter what movie it is because
I
I
don't care.
really just want to see movies. I love movies. And I'll be really sad if we lose movie theaters because of this.
I know. I know. And, other movie theater chains are starting to open back up too. And I know a bunch of movies were ready to be released and had their scheduled dates. So
Right?
even though a lot of movies haven't, like new movies aren't, we had a little bump in schedule, there's this backlog of movies that they didn't release to streaming. Because
Right.
some of them they released to streaming, but you had to pay almost like $30 or whatever to watch them. But they didn't release them, and so they have a backlog of new movies. So it'll be
Well,
interesting to see them come out.
that Bill and Ted movie with Keanu is coming out in a couple weeks, I think, or September. What is
What's with
this?
all the bats?
I don't know. Who is that? Sylvia? What's with the bats? Is that Sylvia? Oh, it's Michelle. Let me see. I'm gonna look. I have to because it's not showing it. Oh, it's Laura. Laura Lane. Okay. I don't understand the
Oh,
bat.
and Laura, she's the one that did like all that good work in Alabama and spearheaded their petitioning and
No.
all that kind of stuff, which congratulations on getting Joe Jorgensen and Spike on the ballot. Thank you
That's
very much, Laura. And I will tell you, Laura has been doing fantastic work in Alabama. She has been an excellent chair, and
it says
good,
hi.
good things are coming out of Alabama. I will tell you, they are getting organized and they are doing really good things. So
I'm really glad. Oh, and she says it was
it's
truly a team effort.
it is always a team effort, but you know what? You have to have someone, you know, taking a leadership position, um, and you've been doing that. So
That's one of our libertarians copying good.
definitely,
Like
definitely,
cheers. Like
yes. Cheers to you.
oh man, that is awesome.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
she's
movie.
like, don't make me blush. dun, 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 dun. Yes, that's awesome. I'm a little jealous about your movie thing because I am a super movie buff. Region 7. Gonna join Region 7? What's that?
Oh, I think Jared's trying to poach on Alabama.
Don't poach. Well, at least not publicly. Don't let them know. Sometimes when you spot talent, though, I understand it. You're like,
Mhm.
come to us. Come help us. She's like, we
They
are Region
they
7.
are.
Dirt. Anyway, so yes, I'm hoping to see the Bill and Ted new movie. Although I will say, I still think Keanu Reeves looks better with a beard. That's just my opinion.
I watch about anything that Reeves is in.
Oh, I
Because
know.
I think he's an awesome person, and I want his movies to always do well, and I want him to have money and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I can bring myself to watch
I
that
know that
movie.
movie looks so dumb, but I'm gonna see it anyway. I don't even care because I love
I
him.
hated the first one.
I
Hated,
know. It's so
hated,
dumb.
hated.
It's like almost like a stoner movie, but they're fighting in our comments. I'm just
I
watching it. I'm like, good. Like, come on, keep it clean, people. No fighting. We're all in this together. La
but
la
yeah,
la.
I don't think I can watch that movie. So
I will probably watch it. I mean, here's the thing. I love George Carlin in the original, and now that he's gone, I don't think that void can be filled. And I think it's fun and it's going to be interesting to see it, but it seems like something that's, I don't know, the time for it may have passed.
Yeah.
So we'll
So a
see.
friend of ours is getting ready to do a movie madness night again.
Ooh, yeah.
And so what they do, and like, and I love this idea, and I have a fun time when she hosts it, and we have a really good time. And it is, you know, I also think it would be fun if libertarians in other parts of the country did this as well, and maybe they do. Um, so they host movies, and the movies have some type of liberty or libertarian theme to them.
Oh, cool.
So I mean, of course, like one
Oh,
that stands out is like V for Vendetta. So, something like that, right?
yeah.
Something that has this, this theme to it. And so, she sets a date for it and says, this is when it's going to happen. And everyone says what movies they'd like to see, and then we vote on them. And then it's like a full day and evening of movies and just hanging out with Liberty people, and
Cool.
having good food because it's a potluck, and I
Yeah.
love that. So I think that entertainment is, whether it's books or whether it's movies or games, I think that's one of the best areas to get a liberty message across,
Yeah.
because when you're talking politics and that kind of stuff, people are automatically in a defensive, they're like, they're
Right.
not going to take that information in, right? Their brain is kind of closed off and they're like, wait a minute, I'm going to filter this. But when people are taking in entertainment, when they're taking in fiction, right?
Right.
Like they're reading a book, whatever, they're totally open to the message and they're willing to jump into that world.
Right.
So whether it's a
Less
TV show or a
threatening.
movie, whatever. And so they're extremely receptive to libertarian messages and themes at that
That's
point.
awesome.
So I would love to see more, um, more libertarian entertainment, more libertarian art, whichever that is, whether it's sculptures and paintings or books or,
Yeah.
whatever that is. I would love to see more of that going out into the world and people taking that message in.
I've always loved that. I know my work with the Agorist Writers Workshop. We've done a lot of writing that's
Mhm.
celebrated authors with
Yeah.
a little bit of a libertarian spin, and I love that. But there's so many opportunities in other creative areas that people could reach out. You could do music, you could do poetry,
Yeah.
you could do art.
Yeah.
Like don't stop there. Just keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and with those Agorist Writer workshop books, um, before COVID, when I was traveling quite a
Yeah.
bit, I would buy those books and I would leave them at airports.
I love that. I would always bring them. We go down to Florida and places we'd stay. We'd like leave a book. Like you could take a book,
Hmm.
leave a book. I'd always bring
Yep.
extras and leave one and then I figure people would read it and maybe they get into it.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Not a
yeah.
bad idea. Little subversives everywhere.
Yeah. So, towards the end of every show, we
Yeah.
always do one awesome thing. And so we ask people watching, what was one awesome thing that happened in your life this week that you would like to share? And we share our awesome thing as well so that we can, celebrate together, like celebrate the good things together. So, if you put into the chat what your awesome thing is, that would be fantastic. And we can all share it together. And then Heather and I can say what our one awesome thing for the week
Right.
was.
Oh my God. This is a crazy week. I know for you and me, but it's back to school time for a lot of people, including myself, and I work in a college. So my awesome thing this week is I've got things set up for the fall semester. I made like our whole network was kind of being wonky, and I fixed it, and
Mhm.
it's
Ooh,
working beautifully. So all these kids who are working at home, they're going to have great resources. They're going to have things set up so I can help them if they want it distance or in person. I mean, it's like so set up. And I've been working on getting what's called open educational resources. So, like free textbooks and free books and videos. So that way, kids, they're adults. Yeah. If people want materials, but they can't afford them, they can get all the materials that they need for free. So I'm trying to hook people up, and I'm working with a great person on campus. So we've been working hard to try to get it so if you need free stuff, you can do almost everything you want for free. And I'm trying to get more and more of that in the world.
that is awesome.
I
So
know.
my one awesome thing might seem kind of weird.
I think I'm already gonna like it, but especially if it's weird. So
So we got, one of those diffusers,
yeah.
essential oil diffusers, and I love it. And so, um, Amazon had like a lightning deal on these really high rated essential oils. And so I got an entire box of them, like an
Oh, cool.
assortment of all different kinds. And so each day, according to my mood, whether it's morning or, whatever, like I do the lavender when I'm getting ready to go to bed and I just, ease into sleep. Um, a little peppermint in the morning,
Yeah.
some grapefruit if I need my
Much
mood lifting a
energy.
little bit. Yeah. So, um, I've just been enjoying the hell out of that. I know that's not
I
like
love it,
a
Kara.
big thing, but
No, you know what's weird is
I
like
really like it.
you clean your like everything with this almond cleaner that smells
Mhm.
amazing. And so now I've been like obsessed with that. And so I'm like I ordered some of it because I'm like it smells so good. I want my house to
It's
smell
good.
like that.
Yeah.
So it's just like I know
Oh
what you
my
mean
God.
though.
Because your house smells like a bear claw.
I know it makes me so hungry. But it's so good. And I'm like, everything doesn't have to smell like lemons or citrus. It can
Yeah.
have other smells that make you feel homey. I mean, and that's like a sensory thing, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
makes you feel good. So I think that's a totally great thing. I love that.
Yeah.
Yay! So I don't see anybody saying they're having good stuff. I'm like, I know you guys are having good things. You could share it, right? Don't be embarrassed. Like no judging. I mean, it just seems like there's everybody focuses on the bad, but
I
there's
know. Yeah.
good things every week. Every day there's something good. And I mean, I'm having a hard week because back to school time is crazy pants for faculty and like I'm sure for parents getting ready to send your kids back has
Oh my
been
God.
scary. But like you gotta hook on to those things that make you happy. And like suck all the joy into it. Right into your face.
Yes.
Like
And I'm crossing my fingers. I can't say what my awesome thing hopefully will be for next week.
we'll see. There's good
Uh,
things every week. I know,
it
like you
might
don't
be
want to
something
jinx
awesome.
things because if you say it, then it like like yeah. So I know there's good things, but I mean, like already having like the Libertarian Party National coming here. It's so much good to look forward to.
I am so stinking excited about that.
Ew, oh my god. I mean, I just think like there's some amazing things that have happened, and I've been really happy.
Yeah.
And so, like, I know for it's people are like, how can you be happy? And they're like, you know what? What's the alternative? Seriously,
Right.
I gotta focus on the good things. Either that or I'm gonna sit with my cats and just stare at cats for like hours, and they get sick of that shit. They're
Yeah.
like, I got stuff to do.
I would get bit on my face if I did that.
Yeah, I know. They eventually get tired of us. I mean, like it's like they're very fickle creatures. It's either they want you or they don't. And if you try to like do it at the wrong time, then they get mad. So can't do that. But I am really happy. And I feel like one of my good things this week is always getting to be a part of Sweet Subversives and No matter what kind of week I'm having, this is like probably one of the best parts of my
Yes.
week. And it's right in the middle. How
I
weird is that?
know.
It kind of like
Yes.
pushes you, like, keep going, Heather. Keep going, Cara. It's okay.
'Cause it's hump day.
Hump day. Boom, 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 boom. I know I drank too much today, but well, that's one of the problems is like you get stress is a weird thing. You know, it's good for you in a way because it motivates you and you know
Yeah.
you gotta get stuff done. And it's very satisfying to get things done. But it also drains you. So you need to like find ways to keep going, you know?
And
Do
that's
it.
why I was so happy about those essential oils.
Oh my God. So I'm my goal, I will say this out loud, is to um like work on exercise as one of my outlets
Mhm.
for being like happier, healthier Heather. So
Yeah.
adding a little bit more and more of that instead of bear claws and beer.
Well, they have
Marlboro.
Libertarian Get Fit Facebook
Oh yeah,
group,
check that out.
um, because the idea is that we spend the intervening time between the 2 conventions, focusing on our health and getting fit.
I think it's a good
So,
idea.
yeah, so, I mean, you could join that group and
Oh, I just need some motivation for it, and I think that
yeah,
would be the right kind of thing. You know,
yeah,
I'm not one of those people that need them to yell at me. I just need somebody to go, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, I did this." I'm like, "I could do that." You know, like ideas instead of
yeah,
because I took classes where I got yelled at, and I'm like, "F
uh,
this." I don't
yeah,
need to get yelled at. I get yelled at work, and I get yelled at in life, and I get yelled at on Facebook. I mean, I want to be somebody to go you.
there's a
Like,
lot of
you don't
yelling on
look at
Facebook.
that. You keep going, girl. So yeah, I think that's one of those things that we all need. Oh my God,
Yes,
it's almost like time already. How do we
I
do that?
I know, I know.
Like we have nothing to talk about. We fill the time. How do we do that? I don't know. But well, on that note,
But yeah, and Tracy knows what kinda day I am having if he comes home and there's the singing bowl music playing, he knows
oh,
it's been a very stressful day,
leave Carrie alone.
and I'm trying to
I do put music on every day. I rock out. I know you have like your chill music, but for me to de-stress, I put on dancing music and I dance around and it helps me. So, I mean, you find what works for you, be it smelling good or music or a nice gentle, well, maybe not just you, maybe your house or whatever, the air,
kinda late in the day.
or go out in your garden and look at green living things, you know. I mean,
Yes,
there's so many ways. Just find what works for you and work with that.
absolutely. Well, it has been a super fun evening
Yes, I love it. I love getting to talk to all you guys. This
and
is
so much
awesome.
good news, so
So
much
much
good
good
news.
news. And next week, hopefully more good news. It'll be
Yes.
awesome. So have a great week, guys. We love you, and we will see you next Wednesday in our hump day. So have a
Yes.
great week and see you soon.